Hey all, welcome back to Vector Portraits for Beginners on TUTS Plus. My name is Sharon Millen, and in this lesson we're just going to look at the prerequisites for this course. These are the things that you need to be confident in using in order to progress through this course. Although this course is for beginners in Vector Portraits, you will need to know certain tools within Adobe Illustrator. First we're going to have a look at the panels. The first is the swatches panel. You'll need to know how to add swatches to this panel and how to apply a stroke and a fill. Moving on to the stroke panel, you'll need to know how to set a stroke weight and how to apply a dashed line. In the brushes panel, you'll need to know how to add a new brush, how to remove brushes, and how to select a brush. The transparency panel is next, and you'll need to know how to set a blending mode and how to set an opacity. For the layers panel, you'll need to know how to move layers, name layers, add layers and delete layers. The next one is the Pathfinder panel. We'll be using two specific options here. This will be Unite and Minus Front. The next one is optional. It depends exactly how you zoom in and out. I personally use the Navigator panel, but others use the Zoom tool or shortcut keys. Next, we'll be looking at the tools that we'll be using throughout this tutorial. The main tools that we'll be using throughout the tutorial are the pen tool, the paintbrush tool, the direct selection tool, the free transform tool, the ellipse tool, the rectangle tool, the shape builder tool, the blob brush tool, and the artboard tool. The processes we'll be using are creating a new art brush, using clipping masks, changing the stroke to a fill via Object Expand Appearance, and adding a feather to a shape. If you feel as if you can use these panels, tools and processes confidently, then you're halfway there into creating a portrait. In addition, you can use a tablet or a mouse for this tutorial. When I first started out creating vector portraits, I just used a mouse. So whenever I use the paintbrush tool and you're a mouse user, feel free to use the pen tool as it's a lot more comfortable to use. Next time on Vector Portraits for Beginners, we'll be looking at choosing the right stock. Until then, thanks for listening.